Many men over 60 believe they are doing everything right to take care of their prostate. They take their medicine, get regular checkups, and follow their doctor's advice. But what most people don't realize is that there's one simple, everyday habit, something common, something that seems harmless, that could be sabotaging all of that effort and stopping your prostate from shrinking. This habit, repeated day after day, causes a silent inflammation, keeping the gland swollen, pressing on the bladder, and leading to symptoms like trouble urinating, weak flow, and even pelvic discomfort. And the worst part is that most older men have no idea this is the real villain. Today, I'll reveal exactly what this habit is, explain how it works in your body, and show you what science says about its connection to an enlarged prostate. You'll learn why stopping it now could speed up recovery, improve your urinary flow, and even help prevent more serious problems in the future. Before we begin, tell me in the comments, what city or country are you watching from? It's always a pleasure to know how far our message is reaching and to share experiences with you. Number 1. The daily habit that keeps your prostate swollen. This habit might be sitting in your kitchen right now. It seems harmless. It's part of the daily routine of millions of older adults. And in many cases, it's even recommended for other aspects of health. I'm talking about the excessive consumption of citrus drinks or caffeine first thing in the morning, like strong coffee, black tea, or even highly concentrated lemon juice when the prostate is already enlarged. Substances like caffeine and citrus acids can irritate the lining of the bladder and urethra, increasing urinary urgency and making it harder to fully empty the bladder. This constant irritation keeps the area inflamed and prevents the gland from shrinking. A study published by the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases in the United States in 2021 found that patients with benign prostatic hyperplasia who reduced or eliminated caffeine and very acidic drinks saw significant improvement in urinary symptoms in just 6 weeks. By reducing that constant irritation, the body is able to reduce inflammation and relieve the pressure on the bladder. So, if you usually start your day with strong coffee or pure lemon juice, it might be time to rethink. Switching to warm water or gentle herbal teas like chamomile can be a simple but powerful step to help your prostate regain balance. If this information has already opened your eyes, give this video a like and subscribe so you can keep receiving content that protects your health. Number 2. The silent enemy you put on your plate. Many men over 60 believe that eating healthy is enough to keep the prostate under control. But there is one common ingredient found in processed foods, cured meats, ready-made sauces, and even sliced bread that may be slowing your recovery: excess salt. High sodium intake increases fluid retention, which can put more pressure on the bladder and prostate. In addition, diets high in sodium are linked to a higher risk of chronic inflammation in the body, including the urinary tract. This inflammation makes it harder for the gland to shrink. A study published by the American Urological Association in 2020 found that Men with benign prostatic hyperplasia who followed a diet with less than 2 grams of sodium per day experienced significant improvement in urinary frequency and bladder emptying in just 8 weeks. The problem is, many older adults don't even realize they're consuming too much salt because it's hidden in foods that seem innocent, like soft rolls, processed cheese, and canned goods. Cutting down on salt, reading food labels, and choosing natural seasonings like fresh herbs and garlic can be a simple but powerful change to help your prostate recover its health. If you're still with me, type the number 2 in the comments, so I know you're committed to your well-being. Number 3. The bottle that could be harming your prostate. Drinking water is essential for your health, but the type of container you use may be releasing harmful substances into your body without you even realizing it. Common plastic bottles, especially older ones, and those exposed to heat, can release compounds like bisphenol A, known as BPA. BPA is an endocrine disruptor, meaning it interferes with the production and regulation of male hormones, including testosterone. When hormone levels become imbalanced, the prostate may respond with abnormal growth and inflammation, making it harder to return to a healthy size. A study conducted by the National Institutes of Health in the United States in 2018 found a link between high BPA levels in the blood and a greater incidence of benign prostatic hyperplasia. In men over 60, the research also showed that chronic exposure to these compounds can speed up the progression of the problem. So choose glass bottles, stainless steel, or plastics labeled BPA-free. Avoid leaving plastic containers in the sun or inside your car, as heat speeds up the release of these substances. This simple precaution can be an important ally in protecting your prostate in the long run. If you're still with me, type the number 3 in the comments. I want to see how many of you are truly committed to caring for every detail of your health. Number 4. The everyday habit that keeps your prostate inflamed. This habit might be so common that you don't even notice it, but it's silently doing harm every single day. I'm talking about sitting for prolonged periods without breaks, especially right after meals. Sitting for hours compresses your pelvic area, reducing blood flow to the prostate gland. This lack of circulation slows down the removal of toxins and inflammatory substances, causing the gland to stay swollen and irritated. A study published by the European Association of Urology in 2019 showed that men over 60 who spend more than 6 hours a day sitting without movement are significantly more likely to experience worsened urinary symptoms linked to an enlarged prostate. Moreover, prolonged sitting encourages pelvic muscle weakness and poor posture, which further aggravates urinary difficulties and discomfort. The solution: simple changes. Take short breaks every hour. Stand up, walk a few steps, and stretch your hips and lower back. These small actions stimulate blood flow, reduce inflammation, and help your prostate shrink naturally. If you usually spend many hours sitting without moving, it's time to rethink your daily routine. Remember, your body was made to move, even in small ways. and your prostate will thank you for it. If you've learned something new here, type the number in the comments. I want to know who is ready to make this important change for their health. We have reached the end of another important step in taking care of your health and your prostate. Remember, small daily habits, often overlooked, can be the key to living with more comfort, freedom, and vigor after 60. If this video has brought clarity and strength to your journey, please leave a like, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next content that will transform your health. The studies supporting everything we discussed are listed in the description for you to check whenever you want. Thank you for being here, for dedicating time to yourself, and for being part of this journey.